All right, we are in beautiful Aiken, South Carolina. You know what I can already tell? No grass. Wow, she's got some big fish in here. Beautiful hydrangeas, speaking of beautiful. And look at this house.
Funny story is she'll actually have people walk by, and she'll walk out here sometime and
that looks like you know what he looks like? He looks like he's straight out like an Ewok out of Star Wars. Well, the water looks good. All right, we are in beautiful Aiken, South Carolina with my buddy Ethan that has restored my faith in humanity with the younger generation. Now, how big is this water feature?
It's a 9x7 water feature we have here, just a small pond.
So this is a pond that you maintain. Is it an aquascape ecosystem pond?
It is an aquascape ecosystem pond.
You know what I can already tell? No grass.
No grass,
right?
Yep.
These are gardeners back here. My gosh,
sure.
There's a lot of stuff back here.
They like to sit out here on the patio.
Yeah, I can see she's got a couple of wires out there because probably the hawks coming and try to grab a fish.
Yep.
Yeah, beautiful Japanese maple, nice patio here. It just draws you in. Wow, she's got some big fish in here. So here is a very small pond, 7 foot by 9. Some very large koi living in here. It's only 2 feet deep.
Yep.
The waterfall, my gosh, look at that, the roots of something that's growing there.
Yeah, we actually came when we first maintenance this, and roots was completely grown over. Water was just rushing out the sides and everything.
What roots are those from?
I don't really know.
Either do I. See, in Chicago, we can still, the hibiscus will come back, but it's a little finicky. So this is zone 8, you said, down here?
Yeah, 8 and 9.
8, 9. Look at that. So there's last year's growth. But look at the roots. This is an ecosystem water feature. And actually, those roots would be a good filter.
Yeah, it was really clear when it had the thing too. So it didn't affect it too much other than it just redirecting the water flow a little bit. So we just kind of left it what was on the sides and just pulled it away from her main rock so she could see the waterfall again.
What I like is, so this was built with small stones, not big stones. But look at how the moss and you know, look at the ground covers here.
Yep, the ground cover.
You got a sedum that kind of softens up the edges. So you'll see some sedum, some rock, and look at how nice that is. Instead of the ring of pearl look that is so often that you see with small rock. So a cute little pond, something like this. What would you sell this for?
This one I think goes for around $6,500.
$6,500, and this will change this space forever. And look, we've got the pond right here, and right over here we have the screened-in 3-season room. So this is a cool little southern house here, and you said that she's a gardener, and she actually got this waterfalls and pond. Why?
She had a
oh, I see it. Look at that.
a garden tour going on.
Uh-huh.
She was like, hey, I need to spruce up this edge of my yard here. She's like, and what better way to do it than with a water feature?
Beautiful, beautiful hydrangeas. Speaking of beautiful. And look at this house. Does that just invite you to the front door? Welcome to Alice's playground. I guess Alice is the cat.
Yeah.
Okay, a little, like you said, a little 4x6 pond kit, huh?
Yeah, she wanted the sound. She wanted something that would invite people into the yard.
Well, that sure does it.
She didn't expect it to be, but it's actually now her favorite place to sit. She's actually falling asleep out here sometimes. Funny story is she'll actually have people walk by, and she'll walk out here sometime, and they'll be sitting in her yard.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It just literally pulls them in.
Yep, yeah, just people walking by, and she's like, can I help you? Oh, we're just taking a look at the pond. It's
so
amazing.
How long ago did you put this in?
We put this in, let's see, last March, I think it was now. So,
a year and 2 months ago.
Yep, yeah.
Okay.
It's about a year ago now, so yeah.
And what did you sell this for, and how long did it take to build?
This was a 4,800, and we built this in 2 days, landscape completely, everything.
Not bad, just under $5,000. 2 guys, 2 days?
Yep, 2 guys, 2 days.
And this is what they've got. Yeah, I love the creeping Jenny, softening up the borders. So here's a rock edge,
Yeah.
And there's one that's completely camouflaged by the landscaping. And that breaks it up. It's okay to have some rock edges, but you don't want the whole ring of pearls look.
Yep.
So that's how you use the landscaping to soften up the borders. Got a couple little goldfish.
Yep.
And once again, the time of the year, the baby tadpoles. Do you have any pictures building this?
Oh yeah. Yep. Got some pictures building it. Actually, what we did over here, which you can't really tell now, because just kind of like creature pancake over. But this is actually a log we like hollowed out the center of, and we actually turned it into a planter.
Oh yeah.
So we plant some seasonal plants in there and let it grow out. It looks really awesome.
It's the little tips.
Growing right now, but yeah, that's pretty neat.
I love the garden. Look at this, no grass up here. So nice when you have gardeners that take your pond over. So what is this project? What a beautiful property.
Yeah, this place is really awesome. It's got a, what did we say, Matthew? It was a 13 by 25 pond. Yeah.
Wow, it's pretty big.
It's a big one.
Look at that house.
Got a nice
gorgeous
waterfall.
home.
And it kind of cascades down. They have built a...
Is it 2 homes here?
No, this is his guest cottage above the offices below. Nice. And then this cabin over here, which we can take a look at, he had taken apart piece by piece and brought back from North Carolina.
I see a formal rose garden over there. Yep. Big pond, neat house, and a cool puppy. Hey, look at this little guy, he's a little fur ball. That looks like a, you know what he looks like? He looks like he's straight out, like an Ewok out of Star Wars. So is this one of your dad's customers that was on a pool route?
Yep, this was one of my dad's for the longest time. But we just finally convinced him to put it in, and it's planned for either this fall or early next spring to come in and go ahead and put gravel in the bottom of it. So
explain to me why people don't want gravel, and explain to me why you should tell them for low maintenance you want gravel.
Yeah, so the main reason that I hear people say they don't want gravel is it's too hard to clean out. It just collects debris. There's no real purpose. It looks fine the way it is. And I've found that it's way less maintenance. You don't see all the little fine particles that'll settle. I mean, every pond has them. It's not that much extra maintenance to have gravel, and beneficial bacteria really grows well on the gravel.
So actually it's lower maintenance.
It's lower maintenance because the beneficial bacteria is fighting all the particles that's floating around the water.
So this is coming from a man who has cleaned this pond for 3 or 4 years and is wanting to make it lower maintenance like the rest of your ecosystem ponds.
Yeah.
And so this fall you'll be coming back here and adding rock and gravel to lower the maintenance off of a liner bottom pond. Well, the water looks good.
Yep, we have a auto doser on this one. That was one of the additions we did to the pond this year. We put an auto doser on, and it's been amazing as far as how the water clarity has been. It's kept it a lot clearer than it has in the past.
When you use the automatic doser and you add a little bit of bacteria every single day, it causes spawning in the bacteria that's in the filters, that's in the rock and gravel normally in the pond, and it causes that water quality conditions to go up and improve because there's new bacteria growth every single day in your pond. Well, it's a beautiful setting.
It is, yeah.
I love that rock right there. If they had turtles, that would be the perfect basking rock.
It would be, yes.
Yeah, gorgeous. Gorgeous location. Neat house. Ooh, I love the reflection of the lily. So a traditional pond, the old wives' tale that you can't put rock and gravel and make it low maintenance. Ponds done right, customers serve right. Keep it simple, stupid. Work with Mother Nature, not against her. In nature, you have a rock and gravel bottom. You don't have smooth bottom liners. Bacteria grow in there and will reduce the maintenance. Look at this yard. Just look at this property. I guess maintenance is not a big concern of them because of this beautiful property. This is fun for me to go out and see my customers and my customers' customers living the aquascape lifestyle. If you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and follow along in our unique journeys in cool places.
Even if it makes me blind, I just want to see the light.
Here comes a dog. Here he comes. Here he comes. Return of the Jedi. Oh my gosh, that is the cutest thing.
Annie is just the cutest little puppy ever. Yes.